quietly feeling into very much a blank canvas, nothingness space that was only 27 hours ago that I was here sharing. And so I'm just waiting for whoever needs to come in will come in, whether this is a replay the first time. And it's beautiful to just come with the flow. Hey, Barefoot Gypsy. Hello, Eleanor. Hey, Rachel. Hello. Beautiful souls. Thank you. When you're awake and aware and open, Spirit will pop this up at the right time when you're meant to see this, or you will see this as a replay later. I was actually downtown when I got the tap to come on live to share about the current energies and to help. The pitch is so high, squealing in both ears, feminine, masculine. We could say an upgrade. We could say there's a real high rising of vibrational energies right now for those hearing them. And please just let go of everything else that you know that's happening energetically with any solar storm energies or anything astrologically or anything else that you've read or whatever from anyone else's share. And just take a moment with me for me to put into human words the feeling of what is happening with the energies linking our spirit with our soul. There's two of you, one of you above and one below, that you have an access to two power energy sources with yourself. You double masters. Please be aware of that. You have a double energy. You would not be here talking to me because you're talking to me in your own way. When you message, you're here with me. The ULURU event globally of a conscious upgrade in the human being on the 21st of the 12th is so big. One update, or me going to create a event with the Blue Beyond Guide for people to share around, to come and join, will be coming soon. There is so much to this that to help me to settle these energies, I would like to personally voice and deliver what I've written and going to write and share with you all with this event, because there is a lot to this article I've just written. I'm still yet to share the link with part 4 for the 27th of January that I did share with you. I will share more about soon. I have that post, or that article. It's not a post. It is a big 3-part article, and I want to personally deliver it to you here and now for those of you joining with me, and for you to come back to before I share the article. I wanted to give it the energy honor of I'm doing an energy disclosure reveal right now of the information I've been given, more of how super powerful this is for humanity, the planet, and us. Those who have a higher vibration and see the bigger picture more than others, yet understanding that others are seeing what they are, and the fear and everything that's going on with what's happening around in the world. And you're different, and there's more of us that just can't quite believe what 62% here in Australia are believing what's happening in our state of Victoria with our Premier. It is beyond disbelief for us that see so plainly, clearly, and to see those so absorbed. See, I'm not going into that. I talk about energies. So we need to do something about this, and we are collectively. And we're raising above that. I read something someone shared the other day, how in the 60s, the KGB did some fascinating psychological experiments. They learned if you bombarded human subjects with fear messages non-stop, in 2 months or less, most of the subjects are completely brainwashed to believe the false message, to the point of no amount of clear information they are shown to the contrary can change their mind. It is a form of a mind control. You know this, I know this. So let's take a breath and a step back with this and release those souls. You're not going to change anyone's mind that believes it. Stop fighting, arguing with them. Certain souls are meant to in the system, younger souls that are combating, and then they're writing, and One Nation here, Pauline Hanson, is speaking up very much. I'm not into politics, I'm talking energies. We need to raise above this and keep our faith and trust and belief and raise the vibrational energies within ourselves for the rest of Australia, the state of Victoria, all our states, our country of Australia, which will then radiate to the rest of the world. I'm coming back home to Australia, to Uluru, the solar plexus of the world. I'm more known overseas than I am in my own country. To pulse that energy out of our incredible Uluru is rock. Uluru, the energies that I've been working with personally since 1992, when I was guided to climb, to make that personal connection, to then revisit in 2019 at a Cosmic Consciousness conference. I was the opening speaker and caretaker energetic of the whole conference. I was very naive. I've learned a lot since then as a grandmother caretaker to also assist the Anangu and the Aboriginals, the originals to Earth were the Aboriginals. That's what I resonate to, for the grief of how our Indigenous were treated when white man came. So there are many people advertising for meditations and different ceremonies. I am doing a grandmother caretaker Uluru event. Now, you've heard me say all this before, for those of you that come in, okay? But what I'm feeling at the moment is like a Groundhog Day energy. Very interesting. The last few days I shared that with someone. They said, funny you should say that. It's just, I shared how I just went out and had lunch with Michael, and we were sitting in an outdoor area because we can in tables, and there was some birds that when made their nest. I'm not sure if they're swallows, what they are. And what happened was two of the babies flew down, one of them landed on Michael's head and then jumped on me, and the other one flew off, and this one was wobbly and it wouldn't get off me. And I felt terror. I love birds, I love animals. Bizarre things happen with animals coming. This was top of the leader chart up there too, and it wouldn't come off me, and I was sitting there going, I just felt this terror. I was not terrified of this beautiful baby bird. So Michael gently, and it wobbled off. It took its first flight and came, and I felt and processed that terror. And when I told another soul, this was only an hour ago, and I was prompted to come here, she said, oh my God, yes. Last night, a baby bird fell out of the nest, and my husband put it back in with its mama. And when I told her the story of the energy of that bird, it was quite different and profound, and they felt it. I said, I'm going to go and do another live. I need to shift these energies. I said, I'm so looking forward to going around the 16th. I must be due for a break. I said, because for me at the moment, do a live, do some washing, go for a walk, have a rest, do another one-on-one. And I'm going, oh, that's interesting. This looks like a Groundhog's Day. So I noticed that Groundhog's Day energy. So I've come on here to break it. A lot of people's soul star are damaged and need a lot of healing, repairing. So others are feeling something's not quite right energies. Whatever you're feeling, thank you, Nina. Whatever you're feeling, we're letting new light in. Have a look. Dragonfly, dragonfly, dragonfly. I have them everywhere, and I have for many, many years, from when I first awakened over 25 years ago. I would like to share with you that there will be ULURU-Global High Consciousness Upgrade Event, 21st of the 12th, 2020. And I'll be doing updates, and this is an update. ULURU-Global Higher Consciousness Upgrade Event. That is what is happening. What I'm about to share with you, that I'm about to read out to you personally like an ebook being verbalized, affected two souls in the private 144 New Light Paradigm group so deeply. I've shared their comments below because it's an extra long article. I wrote as a post and went, I need to cut that down. And I went, I can't reduce just to reduce this so people, because a lot of people want quick reads. No, this is an article that if you read this alone, well, you will read their comments in a minute, what it did for them. Okay, this is, the date has been set, the 21st of the 12th, 2020. Others are doing much as well around the world. Julia, King Uluki video, the global meditation unity that over 20,000 people said they're interested to focus their energies on that day. When we remember the 5th of September, when Australia, all the states, whether people went out physically or not, it was quite terrifying for those in Melbourne, okay, in Victoria. Your intent was there. That was enough if you weren't able to physically. I went to the city to rally together and gathering with other souls, and I shared that with you, and I did a live from there. My energy was needed physically. My presence is not called on very often physically to be come out of my hidey hole like it was in January 2019 at Uluru itself, and it was called upon for the cause to contribute my energies. Not long after that, we upgraded. Our planet went through a massive upgrade because all the other countries were doing it too. It was all hidden on the media. It freaking worked, people. Can you imagine what we're going to do on the 21st of the 12th? Please, when I share of this event, I would love you to show interested going. Add your energy, whether you go at that time or not. Please add your energy. We need, even one of the Aboriginal prophecies said, the Pleiadians are coming with crystals to bring new crystals in. This is their legend. This is what they are sharing. I honour and respect everybody in what each is getting to do personally. Uluru is for us all. For me, I'm bringing through a new galactic link. It just keeps coming about the intergalactic child, a galactic link. This is your universal galactic cord umbilical connection. We've never connected with new galactic energies in this way, anchored in the human being. We're going to have a consciousness upgrade for the whole of the planet. Wow, this is a third eye pineal gland upgrade. Once ever opportunity in your lifetime that we can be part of this. We are gathering in unity, and we are the beginning. It starts with you and me equals one. This is a ULURU-Global Higher Consciousness Upgrade event, 21st of December, Monday, 2020, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, Sydney, 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Please check your converted clock converter. This is a higher consciousness upgrade of our pineal third eye linked with the solar plexus for third eye wisdom perception and solar plexus emotions linking to actualize, materialize in the human being of a higher state of consciousness. We're going to bring in a new cosmic abundance energy as well. Take that in. Okay, take that in. Just sit with this. This is new. I couldn't settle my energy. I had to hop in my car, come home to deliver this to you. I'm different to all of the others. I keep seeing what Laurie Ladd is bringing through, and I'm guided, and it pops up, and I go, you go, in sharing that with them, with people understanding about the fear, the anger in her role. She is full on at the moment as well too. Very rare do I feel clear energies from other sisters. Laurie, yes. Celia Fan, yes. This is not only on an energetic letter, the solar plexus of the world of the planet going out to all others, and establishing a new universal galactic umbilical cord connection to finish this connection that was commenced in 2019, physically on stage. Pre that was 1992, to also bring through a healing of the grief of our originals to the planet. The first were the originals, Aboriginals here in Australia. We are leading the ascension energies for the whole of the planet. It just is what it is. They say these are new Atlantis rising energies. I've shared before. Go read about spiritual Atlantis, what happened there. You go look that up. I'm going to zoom past and just deliver the latest. It's for you to look up. Someone asked me a question in the comments the other day, and I replied, I can see they haven't gone back to yet. I will no longer be replying personally to souls. I would like to, but not all go back and check. I'm just going to go now. So, okay, Vicky, let's go with this. Disappointed that Laurie said there would be another pandemic hoax next year, feeling exhausted. Okay, thank you for sharing that, sister. You know how much I love you. I don't go into what's happening next year with anything that anybody says. You're already exhausted, double because you've gone there. Bless Vicky, you know how much I love you. Thank you for helping me to help humanity in sharing what each of you write, because I come from such a loving space. Stay and remain in the here and now every time. Wait for the other shoe to drop. You're missing the journey and the adventure. You're exhausting because you're going so far ahead. And yes, Sita, the present moment is enough to deal with, isn't it? Yes, it is, Vicky, beautiful sister. So many of you beautiful masters stepping in your super mastership have got this huge energy, are only and are not quite realizing how far your energy is out still, because you're just being naturally you, and you've got this big huge energy, and with blue rays it comes naturally. I want to say to you, please, you've got double energy. There's two. You've got, anyway, that's not the main focus. I'm going to keep going here. So what you're feeling, Vicky, for the future is disappointment. Please, sweetheart, realize you're feeling disappointment energies. And you know, the energies I had to clear before I got in here was disappointment, lack of trust, and fear. And I don't know if I shared at the beginning of this. I can't recall. And so please, sweetheart, we need to come back into the joy in this moment. We haven't even done the umbilical cord connection. Where are you, darling? You're lost. You've been lost in other lifetimes. Slow down is the message, and allow you to catch up with yourself. Slow the fuck down. Breathe. I had a one-on-one session this morning, and it came through. I'm getting the visual of ULURU with an outline and a word and a crystal and a pineal gland. I'm constructing a vision to have a banner made. And when I was working with someone in one-on-one this morning, up came the Emerald Dragon card, and as I was reading and I felt a wobbly feeling, it's the emerald crystal in the center of ULURU that we're going to be healing with, and it slammed me right in that realization through every pore in my body. And I was starting to get overwhelmed, and then I went, I took one breath. Oh, I needed two. I was overwhelming myself in the information I was receiving in spirit. Me. So if this is overwhelming for me, that's what's coming new, because I've been doing it for so long consciously in this way, I can tell you and describe the vision of the energies at the moment for you, to help you to understand for yourself, so you go, oh, no wonder it was bigger than you could have ever imagined. We haven't been here before. This is new. That's why I said, let's explore this right now. Come on in this live that I'm on, and let's explore what this is. You've got to earn this. You've earned to come on here live to hear this first. It is available to you. It's right here and now. We're creating a new platform. It really is happening. It's another thing that souls have said. It's really happening. It's really happening. We are really showing up, and they're getting it. It's changing their lives. Yes, 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 yes. Physically we are. I just had a soul say to me, when I went out and I was having some downtime, and we've spoken before, And they work in the 3D world. They're very cluey. And if you're watching this, person's name starting with J, have a little chuckle to yourself. That they felt my energy and they said, I was listening to your, and I just went, oh, well, now that's interesting. We've never spoken spiritual stuff. So tell me. And he said, I got it. I got where you were coming from. He's like, this ULURU event, it's gonna be, and I'm like, and this is from somebody that's not even in these spiritual energy circles that just gets it. Because I say, I said, yeah, the words I've got to use in my area and the spiritual terms and galactic this and whatever, and they got it. How fucking beautiful was that? And I went, that's it. I'm going home to do this video now. You've just validated for me. So everywhere I go, I'm guided. Everywhere we go, we are guided as masters. Please remember that. It's a big shift happening right now, bringing emerald whoosh and whoosh emerald energy up, whoosh it up. And he said to me, good fortune, good things coming your way. And I went, okay. Because the emerald dragon is healing and cosmic abundance. And good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts, which is interesting, spiritually mindful, consciously use those thought energies, shift I think to I feel, your divine perfection align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Humanity is aligning with the fifth dimensional blueprint. The crystal healing is emerald. The date of this global humanity consciousness upgrade, third eye pineal linking with the solar plexus is the 21st of the 12th, 2020, 9 a.m. Australian and Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to share more. Are you ready? You ready? Do you want more? Hang around. If not, come back later. I'm going to keep going. It's raising above the old human words, coming from pure source divine energy, that one feels a pull inside themselves so deeply and have felt alone for so long. No more. We are here. We have arrived. This is real. We are the Rainbow Warriors. We are returning to ourselves. Number 10 of 21, Winging It. Please go back and watch that. It was 30 minutes. We're coming home on a global unity gathering, energy vibration, the highest that there's ever been here. You are part of this with me. Yes, this is real. You do need to hear this again in this moment. Embody it, feel it, embrace it, feel it, feel it, feel it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Can never get enough. Can never get enough. This is closure for me, person with my role as Ascension Pioneer, template for humanity of both spirit and soul, linked from 1992 and then to 2018 when I was asked to do the Cosmic Consciousness Conference in January 2019 until now, and then 21st of the 12th. We have more to do until then. There's nothing more important than coming home to ourselves. Now, I've already provided divine healing videos this year for this now time and space. These were already done and created as part of a lead up that I was not aware I would be doing this on the 21st of the 12th, my own conference. Maybe other masters joining me live with this. Please share, 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 share. Part 4 of 27th of January was arriving home to yourself through ULURU and your solar plexus. I will share the link to this in this next update because it was about a new intergalactic child, and I share the campfire method in ULURU for your personal link to your personal power. I've written bits and pieces about what we did, where I was asked to be energy caretaker of grandmother energy for ULURU, in the healing of our originals, our Aboriginal tribes, with what occurred here in Australia with when white man came. We did chanting, there was tribal elders. I cannot explain how powerful this is. I've written it in words. We were clearing dragon ley lines, and when there was chanting and drumming and 5D ley lines we cleared, and we went with our intergalactic child. It's time to come home. We walked the path together. There was so much happening. Let me read what others wrote that just saw this in the last 24 hours from yesterday, me advising to watch this again. Are you ready? This was just beautiful to read. I could feel the love and the electric energy as we walked the tribal walk all together to Uluru. The rainbow energy and golden Christ energy of pure love I could feel pulsating through my whole body with the humming was just nothing like I've never felt before. Thank you. I'm lost for words. It's simple. It's easy. I'm here to pass on the tools, the methods, the way, the divine healings I've been gifting you all year. Thank you for everybody that has made a contribution in exchange and thanking me. Thank you so much. I'd love to reply to everybody personally. Please, blanket, take it from me. I personally, thank you from my heart and soul to yours. Uluru is for all of us, masters. And then another soul that last night in Australia, Lindy Chamberlain, Dingo took her baby. Don't laugh, you Aussies that heard me say that. And they accused her of killing the baby. They imprisoned her. There was a huge documentary last night here in Australia. I knew she was always innocent. I felt it. It was horrific. How they treated her, how they botched everything up. That the dingo really did steal this woman's baby. She's so strong. So this soul saw that last night and then read what I just read out to you about this is the grief and the grieving of how our Aboriginals were treated. I'm also working with healing those souls because there was a lot of darkness, grief energy, and I saw that personally when Auntie came up and the tribal dance was being done. I was right there and I asked, should I go over to Auntie and sit? And Spirit said, no, you need to not go into that space and you need to do some healing because there's a lot of old grief energy. So I was not meant to. Others did. Others have gone with Aunt Nellie. Others have done that. It was not my role and purpose. I was there to assist as a grandmother caretaker, tasked by Spirit and the Aboriginal elders and Spirit that have chosen to come through me, and I'm really honoured with that. And they have for many years now. Because I've actually climbed ULURU as well, as guided, and I work with the Pleiadians as well personally. So the Soul Road, I just rewatched ULURU Part 4, what I just described to you, and it knocked me out to go in on an even deeper level for me this time. I've just watched the Lindy Chamberlain documentary. Over the last 2 nights, I found it interesting to hear Lindy speak from her perspective at this stage of her life. Strong woman, linked with losing her child only 3 months removed from the umbilical cord at ULURU. Grief experienced by her other children in the community who witnessed for decades. This happened in 75. Felt like she now speaks from a grandmother energy perspective. 80. I was 15. Yeah, 1980. Feel for her and her family's injustice, yet Australia as a nation still don't all see that happened to so many Indigenous Australians when white man came and took everything over. They are still devastated by it to this day. It feels that now these injustices may also finally be put right and ley lines cleared to assist with this healing on this day in December. You got it, 1000%, yes. This healing will be felt across the planet in an incredibly powerful way. Yes, what an honour to be part of it. Thank you so much for your guidance and bringing through all that you do, Grandmaster. Well, thank you for acknowledging this is different to all the others. This is combining all the others as a caretaker energy of the whole planet. ULURU is for all is the message from Spirit over and over. Yes, we are healing the grief. Excuse me. We are healing the grief and for freedom from domination as well. As part of our Pineal third eye link with our solar plexus through ULURU. This is a closure, as in a reconnection of new energies to our planet, that the central energy point is on the 21st of the 12th, 2020. We need to have a lot of patience, ease up, rest on yourself, do the inner work, roll up your sleeves, get into some joy and laughter, and lighten it up. You've been through the worst already. You have so beyond got this. You just need to come home to yourselves now. And this is now your galactic inner child and self. This is new umbilical cord reconnection. It's universal galactic new. So who knows how much we're going to expand galactically from here. Let's remain grounded, stay in the moment. So really, who cares what happens with the pandemic and a hoax next year? You will be strong enough and brave enough to be the light, to handle it. You're here for a reason and purpose in what you're going through. Where's your faith, belief and trust? The more you struggle and resist, the more you feel trapped. Honor, accept, release the anger, resentment and the rage of the old 3D energies and the frustration. Take a moment to take a breath and come home to yourself. So, thank you for remaining here, because we're together on a mission here. That many are feeling the clarion call strongly to join in. One soul wrote when they read what I'm reading from, that I will share soon. Thank you. I was feeling the clarion call strongly, and then Spirit came to me and said I was a light warrior. So now I'm booking it off work so I can completely focus. Thank you for whatever hour it is for you all over the world. Thank you for the rest of the world who are tuning in and helping us with Australia and joining in any of the meditation, the events as you are guided. I'm providing a grandmother caretaker of all energies of the planet for the Aboriginal elders as well, in what everyone else is doing. Remember last time so many souls added their energies from around the world on the 5th of September. We went through a huge shift. ULURU is the solar plexus center of the world, Gaia, Earth. We are newly birthing a whole new consciousness and bringing in a new universal galactic umbilical cord connection through ourselves energetically, showing up or gathering in unity together to do so. The power of the people from the inner out. Come and unite with me. Okay? The date has been set. Others are doing much as well. I need you to take your time now. Rewatch this or read and feel this post, this article I'll be sharing soon, because there was no way to reduce such valuable divine clarion call healing energies in you reading this alone. Bless and thank you those of you who are making a real big difference, and slow down and take the time to honor what comes through from me. Spirit bless you. Thank you each and every one of you. Please feel free to share all these with those who like to go below the iceberg, because this is for super masters of awareness and consciousness of what you see with picking up on the BS and inflated ego energies and all those spiritual dramas that you have grown out of, as we each were there once ourselves in some way, and we need to own that. Okay? So I'm going to finish up with that. It's beautiful. I know you do, Rachel. Narelle Rich. You know, I'm glad you asked, Amy, is the worst really over? Let me finish off and share this with you. I'm glad you asked this. When I climbed ULURU, I was super fit. I've always been a voluptuous goddess. I was super fit. It took an hour and a half up. If you knew that it was literally like that, and at the start there is a chain, it is that you can't climb it without, you couldn't have climbed it without the chain, okay? And the last third I ran because, you know, that's what you do. When I was on a Variety Bash car rally, I was the first female in Australia to do that charity car rally to the centre of Australia. Every state all ended up together. Fancy I was part of that too. Surprise, surprise. And, you know, trailblazer before I even knew what I was doing. And to come down, because I got photos, I may share some of those photos on top. There's a book, there was a dais, and then it's me pointing to the Olgas, which were about 25 kilometres away, which are meant to be the fallopian tube, and Uluru is meant to be the seed for the birthing of the planet, okay, energetically. And Okay, big shift happening. Can you feel that? Big upgrade happening right now. The more I bring in and talk about the ULURU energies, I've got to anchor them in today, and I'm anchoring it in right now. So I will share these pictures that I'm talking to you about with this. And then what I will do, I have a photo I took at ULURU that I was guided with someone that was walking. You can't see who it is, so they won't mind me sharing. And they had a stick up in the air of a wooden snake, and as they were walking, the Pleiadians zoomed me. I often say the angels just picked me up, zoomed me, got my camera out and said, take this photo now. And when you see this photo, I captured a moment of this blue light in the center streaming out at ULURU as we were walking a dirt track. It is the most amazing picture captured. So I'd love to share that with you, and the three I have climbing down, being on top and pointing to the augurs. And what I want to finish off with this, and thank you for joining me here today, is the steep climb down was just as tough because I had to, and it surprised me, and it took an hour and a half up and an hour and a half down. So do you understand, Amy, that you will be strong enough to handle whatever it is that comes your way? I don't have fear in injections. I don't have any fear of chips or anything. I'm safe and protected. Spirit, I wouldn't be here if I was forced to do that shit. So I want you to have more faith and trust and more belief in the bigger picture, please. And if you're stressing, a lot of people have been taken on what's going out in the world too much. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Once again from today, this message is, you're all still too far out. Maybe you're not realizing. Let me tell you another golden message. It will take until the 31st of December to bring your spirit and soul link in fully and to bring your pieces back in. I want you all to know that. And the picture's shifting, changing higher in the right, which is a masculine. Soften. The feminine is stronger. So many, especially ladies, females are running on more masculine energy. We need to bring in your more softer feminine energies. Thank you. I hope, bless you, got something out of this. This was powerful me. This is the information I needed to deliver. I'm processing and releasing heart, higher heart, throat, solar plexus. Feel that healing right now. Feel that, up, 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 third eye crown, boom, go. Release. See a water fountain of colourful diamonds sprinkling like water. And bring it back into you. Keep your abundance. We're going to be breaking through for new cosmic abundance for the planet as well. Don't believe a lot of the bullshit that's been written around and this and that and this and that. A lot of pie in the skies, a lot of things and predictions that may and could happen. And, you know, it's a carrot dangling that keeps getting further and further. Please, please stop. Take a breath, remain here and come home to you. I'll share more about in this written. With this video, I will post what I'm reading from. There you go. And then when I share the event for the 21st, I will reshare then. This is important for you to see and read. All right. Thank you for joining me. Mission over for now. Bye.